Young Enterprise Scotland, the Circular Economy Challenge, has been something that has been very close to our hearts for the last 3 years now. Ever since the day that we ran focus groups with young people in primary school and in secondary school, and we recognised that there was a real opportunity for us to combine the enterprise learning that Young Enterprise Scotland is so well known for, and also to include the climate challenge that we all face. And so we developed a Circular Economy Challenge, which is now working with schools throughout Scotland, and we really want to do so much more of that because of the benefits that Scotland PLC will gain from more young people, A, understanding what the circular economy is, and secondly, the enterprise skills that these young people develop will be the ones that will carry them forward in future life and work.
Hello there, my name is Christian Arno and I'm the founder of PawPrint. PawPrint exists to empower people from all walks of life to fight climate change. We're doing that by building an online community and an app that allow you to measure, understand and reduce your carbon footprint in a way that's right for you. And the reason that this is so important is that the world is changing fast and it's impacting on quality of life for many people. And if we don't act quickly, we're all going to be in a much less human-friendly and animal-friendly, you can see my friend Bjorn the Bear, environment. I'm very excited to be part of this event run by Young Enterprise Scotland. The team there are full of great ideas about how we can all come together. Doesn't matter what background we come from, which country we come from, which football team we support. We can all come together to come up with ideas as to how we all fit within the low carbon economy. We're obviously going through a lot of pain economically at the moment, but there are going to be huge opportunities in the years and decades to come in the low carbon economy, whether that's to do with how we produce energy or food or how we travel and many other areas as well. So I'd encourage all young people and everyone listening to engage with Young Enterprise Scotland on this Circular Economy Challenge and with the other initiatives that they come up with. To sign up for PawPrint at www.pawprint.eco and to follow us on social channels at PawPrintEco. And I think that through both of these, you'll find plenty of opportunities for learning and development that will lead to opportunities for work, because the biggest trend of our times is this move to a low carbon economy. So big encouragement to everyone to get involved in PawPrint, get involved in Young Enterprise Scotland, see what else is happening in the low carbon economy as we look forward to welcoming leaders from around the world to Glasgow next year for COP. There's a lot for us all to do, but I know that if we come together, if we're united around it and put aside other differences, we can make a big difference. So thanks to Jeff and the team.
Hi, I'm Mary from Young Enterprise Scotland. The Circular Economy Challenge is a programme designed to introduce Scotland's children and young people to the benefits and principles of the circular economy. So far, Young Enterprise Scotland has worked directly with over 3,000 pupils across the country on the challenge, inspiring these young people to use their enterprising skills to create solutions for a zero-waste world. Not only does the project enable the pupils to address climate change issues, it also allows them to develop an understanding of the world of work. Aligned to the Curriculum for Excellence, it offers an ideal context for interdisciplinary learning. To kick off the project, pupils learn more about the circular economy through inspiring case studies. Then, working in teams, they set up their own mini-company and design a product or service based on circular principles. These must focus on designing out waste or pollution, keeping products and materials in use, and regenerating natural systems. When they've designed their product or service, the teams then delve into the world of business, where they brand and market their ideas before working alongside business ambassadors to refine their plans. The programme culminates in a showcase final where school teams pitch their ideas to real-life circular economy experts in a Dragon's Den style format. We'd love every school in Scotland to be involved in this exciting project so that we can encourage the young people of today to become the change leaders of tomorrow.
My name's Presley and this is Winston. Our company is called Papa Pretzel. We sell plushies and stress balls. They're made from fabric and things that people don't really want anymore. If you donate to us, you can get a pretzel. They're usually free paper. You can get it for like £1.99.
We were inspired by helping others during COVID-19. The prices for the plushie are £5 and £2 for the stress balls, as known as COVID Crusher.
And I'm the manager and designer.
I'm the advertiser and the market research.
Just smash it!
Hi, my name is Mazia and our company's name is Recycle Reuse and this is our logo.
Hello, my name is Philippe Rosa. We sell various products and for each water bottle that you give us, plastic water bottle you give us, we give you a 1% discount.
Thanks for listening. Remember, don't be stationary.
My name is Ryan and our company is Confuse Confidence. Our tagline is be comfortable and chill anyone can buy, but mostly aimed for kids and teenagers. It costs $59.99. But if you give a donation, you get 10% off. We are selling beanbags made of recycling stuff. Thank you for listening.
Hi everyone, I'm Sophie. And I'm Christopher. We are Crazy Keyboards and our slogan is just fix it. We do personalised keyboards. Pink, red, yellow, anything you like. And you get 50% off if you bring us an old keyboard in. Our idea is circular because throwing out keyboards is making waste in the world. It's only $49.99. Just fix it.
And I'm Tercia. We are the Switch owners. And if you don't know Switch, well, let me tell you. Switch is a shop that recycles and get old stuff and turn it into new stuff. This is what we got: a bag, a bottle, a dress, baby clothes, and jeans and a notebook. And make sure you go to our online shop Switch. And our slogan is take a shake. You should come to our shop because we recycle stuff, and if you donate, you get 20% off and free hand sanitizer.
Instead of people throwing stuff away, they can donate to Switch so we can recycle it and make new stuff with it.
This is one of our backpack, and it was recycled by Wolf.
Thank you for listening.
An enormous thank you to Mr. McLennan and his class at St Vincent's Primary for carrying out the one-day challenge. Lots of really interesting and creative ideas from every group. Repairing, refurbishing and recycling old keyboards, creating new fashion items from old, repurposing plastic waste for school stationery, and designing comfy beanbags from donated textiles. Very enterprising. However, our winning entry from St Vincent's has to be Winston and Presley, who created Papa Pretzels. Transforming used rubber into stress balls for customers at their pretzel cafe shows a very people-centred business idea, and the fact that all profits are destined for a mental health charity sealed the deal. Congratulations to Winston and Presley.
Climate change, we have to stop it. Pick up your rubbish, make it planet. This product is brought to you by STW, Save the World. Together we can make a difference. Our invention is called super glasses. I'm Ashanti. I'm Hadith. I'm Lamara. And our company is called Make a Bag. I'm Adwa. And I'm Safa. And this is our magical cream. And our company is AMS. And our slogan is clear and blank.
A huge thank you to Mrs. Wiley and her P7 pupils at Our Lady of the Rosary for getting involved in the challenge. Once again, we saw terrific, exciting ideas from every group. Rescuing used metal to make bikes and other items, making high-tech glasses from recycled material, creating natural face creams in reusable containers, and using surplus textiles and plastics to make bags. Difficult to choose, but our winning entry from Our Lady of the Rosary today is the STW team, creating a fun, interactive book with games for children to learn all about the different ways to cut down litter and waste shows that they're keen to spread the word to other young people. Congratulations to the Save the World team.
Hi, I'm Ian Gulland. I'm from Zero Waste Scotland. I'm really pleased to be able to speak to you today about the circular economy. Circular economy is all about how we design products, services and systems so that we can maximise their use again and again and ultimately minimise waste. This is really important because obviously at the moment we are very much in a linear economy, which is taking, making, disposing of products quite often before they actually get to their end of their life, which is having a huge impact on the global climate, causing deforestation, other habitat degradation, issues about soils, issues about water security. So our overconsumption of the Earth's natural resources is really something that we need to tackle. So the circular economy is a way of reusing and thinking differently about how we basically recirculate those materials in our society and we make the most of what we have and minimise the use of virgin resources. So we can all make a real impact on that. We can think about the consumption of goods and services ourselves, whether that's how we buy clothes, for instance. Are we buying clothes that are going to last longer? Are we buying clothes that we can share with others or we can donate at the end of the time that we use them? Are we thinking differently about the materials that are in the clothes that we buy? Ultimately, we have the power to really make a difference. So what we do at Zero Waste Scotland is work with individuals and businesses to really make that shift. So whether that's new ideas around different uses of waste or thinking differently about a service that people would provide, whether it's a leasing or a hiring service or a swapping service, we work collaboratively with individuals and businesses. So again, issues about tackling plastic pollution or food waste. We're working with companies who are looking at insect farming, so using insects to reduce food waste, but also to provide a high value protein substitute. Also working with companies who use food waste for other production, so the company looking at making paint actually from food waste residues, or looking at coffee, spent coffee grounds, and turning that into a substitute for palm oil. So all of this is really, at the start of a real journey that we need to go on to think differently about not just how we do business, but how we all live our lives. So the circular economy gives us that opportunity to not just reduce our footprint here on Earth, but to create new business opportunities, create new ways of working that not only are very good for the environment, but create good social and economic opportunities for people in terms of jobs. So the circular economy is definitely a win-win-win. Hopefully everyone will have a really good day, lots of exciting ideas. We're obviously an organisation that wants to work with people with ideas to make them happen, so I look forward to hearing more about the day later. Thank you.
Hello everyone, it's great to be able to speak to you today at these Circular Economy Challenge Awards. The challenge is a great way of linking people like yourselves, the leaders of tomorrow, with the business leaders of today, so as to make a real impact in tackling climate change. That's vital because the global climate emergency is one of the biggest challenges of our time, and why our recovery from COVID-19 has to be a green recovery. We have some of the toughest legislation in the world on climate change. We are committed to doing what is needed to limit global temperature rises and to reach our statutory net zero greenhouse gas emissions target by 2045. That's a big aim, and to meet it, one of the things we need to think about is how we use and reuse the things we buy. Developing the circular economy is a critical part of that if we're going to tackle the impact of our consumption and make sure products and materials are kept in high value use for as long as possible. That's why I'm proud that Scotland is committed to leading the world towards a more circular economy. For example, our award-winning publication, Making Things Last, was one of the first circular economy strategies in the world. It sets out the benefits to the environment, the economy and to communities that a circular approach can provide, and I know these are some of the themes you will have been thinking about during your projects. I'm sure you'll also have learned that to create a sustainable world, we need to work together. You've already heard from Ian Gulland at Zero Waste Scotland, the organisation funded by the Scottish Government to drive forward the vision, and you've also been working directly with businesses that contribute to a circular economy. In government, we also think hard about what we buy and how we buy it. The public sector, which includes the Scottish Government, local councils and other public bodies we fund or support, spends £11 billion every year on goods and services. That's 10% of the entire Scottish economy and is a real opportunity to make lasting change. Looking for everyday opportunities is something I'd encourage you all to consider too. Think about all the things you use each day in school. If you think something's wasteful or that there are better alternatives, raise it with your teachers. Think about what you buy at home as well. Food, clothes, phones are all things we use every day that can have a big impact on our environment. Of course, one of the biggest issues we've all had to deal with recently has been the virus, COVID-19. This has been difficult for everybody and impacted on how we all live our lives. As we start to rebuild our economy again, we need to think about how we can do things differently and build a better world. In the Scottish Government, we are committed to making sure our recovery is a green recovery, and we can all work toward that. I hope the lessons you've learned from your involvement in the Circular Economy Challenge will be a big part in changing how Scotland grows, because we need new thinking and the fresh outlook that young people like you can bring if we're going to tackle climate change and protect our natural resources. So well done to all of you for your contributions so far, and I hope for many of you this is just the start of your work in this area. Thank you and good luck.
Hello, Mr McLennan from St Vincent's Primary here. I've not long let my children away after a whole day of circular economy activities, and I quickly wanted to let you know how well it went. Watching the children using these skills, which are so important for life, for work, their teamwork, resilience, using their creativity and initiative, seeing them communicate effectively, and the problem-solving skills having to come out. So it's such a learning journey for the children, this short but fascinating and hugely important topic area of circular economy. It's such an important issue for children as well. They're so passionate about it. They're so passionate about looking after the world and trying to find a way that we can sustain the life that we love just now. So children have done remarkably well with such an important setting with the circular economy, and I've loved, once again, seeing all their skills come out and shine.
Hello everyone, my name is Harry Wavell and I work for the Ellen MacArthur Foundation here on the Isle of Wight. The Ellen MacArthur Foundation was founded in 2010 with the mission to accelerate the transition to a circular economy. Now that means trying to speed up the shift towards a much more effective system, a more effective way of designing, making and using stuff. Now what a lot of people don't realise is the connection that the circular economy has with climate change. When most people think of climate change, they think of energy, and they think of the importance of shifting to renewable forms of energy such as wind and solar, and away from fossil fuel energy such as coal and oil and gas. And of course that is absolutely vital, we need to do this. But just focusing on renewable energy will only tackle 55% of greenhouse gas emissions. The other 45% of those greenhouse gas emissions is actually connected to the way that we make and use products. So those can be anything from cars to clothing to food to mobile phones, all kinds of everyday items. Their production and their use leads to lots of emissions. So in 2019 we produced a report called Completing the Picture: How the Circular Economy Tackles Climate Change, which set out to look at what the circular economy could help to do about this. And we looked at 5 key areas. We looked at aluminium, cement, steel, plastics and food. And we found that by applying circular economy strategies to those areas, we could eliminate 9.3 billion tonnes of emissions. Now that's the equivalent of all the emissions currently created by all forms of transport globally. So it's a huge amount. But this important transition to the circular economy isn't going to happen all by itself. It's going to require businesses and governments and education institutions and designers and urban planners and artists, people from all walks of life with different skill sets are going to have to come together to help bring this vision to life. And you, as young people, the next generation, are also vital, because you will go out into the world and you will have an opportunity to create much better systems, much better products, better businesses, better services, all kinds of different things. You'll be able to make a difference. So it's important that you understand about the concept of the circular economy. So that is the message that I would like to leave you with. Go out there, follow your interests and learn as much as you can, and go and make a difference. Thank you.
At Young Enterprise Scotland, it has been our pleasure to work with so many fantastic pupils and teachers over the past 2 years on the Circular Economy Challenge. Traditionally, the challenge has been done in school over a 6 to 8 week period. However, we can now offer the programme in a variety of ways. We can offer a 1-day remote session, like that which Our Lady of the Rosary and St Vincent's completed in our video today. We can also offer a blended learning model. You might like to have classes take part in in-house competitions or in a challenge across many schools. The choice is yours. We would love to see every school in Scotland taking part in the challenge and learning how to create a zero waste world. Please get in touch with our team at Young Enterprise Scotland if you or anyone you know would like to be involved. We'd love to hear from you. Likewise, if you're part of an organisation or social enterprise who would like to support our work by helping mentor pupils or by sharing your circular story, then get in touch. Collaboration and partnerships are key to spreading the word. Together, let's inspire the young people of Scotland to design a better future for our planet and its people.